Good evening, everybody. Dr. Glow here with Black Girl Everything. Happy, happy, happy Tuesday. So I am here in this summer heat, sweltering heat. It's very, very hot today. And I have the beautiful Marilyn coming all the way from Detroit. What's up, Marilyn? How you doing?
Hey, Dr. Glow. I am fabulous. Thanks for having me today.
I'm so excited to have you and to really talk about the brand that you're promoting and you're out here selling, doing really well at selling, I might say, and all the benefits it actually has to women in our health and everything else. So please dive in. Tell us what's the name of your company.
So I'm Marilyn with MK Pads, LLC, and I'm a distributor for Rain Premium Sanitary Napkins.
And how did you start doing that?
So I went to a ladies conference this year in April. The ladies lectureship conference was in Kentucky. And there was a gentleman there at one of the vendor tables. And he was, all I saw was all these women around him. And I saw this tall gentleman in a white lab coat. I thought, we got a doctor, a vendor here today, a doctor. I thought, cool. I was too busy for me to go. So I waited. So I went the next day and I went over and talked with him. And he was talking to this elderly lady. He was doing this demonstration with these pads. Okay. And after I saw the demonstration, I was like, tell me, how can I be a distributor for this product? Because it spoke to me because of my background being in healthcare. By trade, by choice of career, surgical technologist for over 30 years. Working side by side with the surgeon, passing the instrumentation and sterile supplies. And also an educator. 11 years, been a professor at a community college teaching surgical technology. So when I saw the demonstration that he did, which I'm gonna do a demonstration tonight, everyone, that it just blew me away. And it's like the product just spoke to me. And I was like, I don't need it for menstrual cycles, but I do use panty liners. He said, okay, I'll give you one. I said, okay. So I went and tried it on. And when I put it on, he described to me, you're going to feel a lightness, a refreshedness from using the panty liners. I said, okay. Because usually, we like to have something that's, perfume, that's smelling good. None of that's in the product. And so because of the graphene strip that's in there, this is the panty liner that I use. It's the panty liner with wings. With the graphene strip in there, he said, you're going to feel this vibrational energy that's helping to circulate and move, because it's designed, the graphene products, the graphene strip in here is designed to draw, the fluid away from your body. Because I said, yeah, I'm all sweaty from walking around miles and miles throughout this conference. And yeah, and I felt the difference. I was like, in 15 minutes, I was like, let me go back over here and talk to him. Because I wanted to let him know this product did exactly what you said it was going to do. I felt cooler, I felt drier, and it's so light, I couldn't tell I had it on. So that's how I got interested in becoming a distributor, because being in healthcare and from my work experiences and my personal experiences, this product just spoke to me.
Wow, that is so interesting. Because there's always, even when you were younger, back in the days, back in the 90s when I started, my menstrual and everything else like that, it was those big, thick pads, or like this thick, and you put them on, you couldn't walk down the street in them.
Big old diapers, like.
Yes, it was crazy. And I've never been a fan. I just never been a fan of that, just being so uncomfortable between my legs. So it's really interesting to talk about products that are comfortable and also have some health benefits. So tell me about some of this stuff. So you mentioned that there's no perfumes in there, which we all have learned that perfume products are bad. Yeah. So tell me, what's the good stuff about these products?
So let me tell, since you mentioned so our products, this Rain, it has no perfumes, no dyes, no inks, no bleached out paper, no wood pulp that's in the products.
Wood pulp?
I went in the store a few weeks back, and I started reading all the products, all the sanitary napkins, tampons, all I want to say they're natural, and just the regular ones that our regular go-to, we just grab and go.
Yeah.
I started reading and I said, let me take a picture of what I see. I couldn't believe it. All the dyes, all the inks, and the plastics in them. And the all natural one says wood pulp. Okay, I know wood pulp is natural. And I got tickled. That's why I called my daughter. I said, my daddy used to cut pulp wood years ago when I was little. Wood pulp, really? And so to see that in a product that we have in our most sensitive and most precious area of our body, it's just not right.
Mm-hmm.
So Rain, like I said, it's no inks, no dyes, no plastics. And I'm going by my notes so I don't go over time here. So, and we think about it, being in the back, another disclaimer here, not disclaimer, this is gonna be real talk. So just a warning, I'm gonna be clean, but it's a real talk. So to put this product, which I'm gonna do a demonstration in a minute, that has all these chemicals and dyes and inks and plastics and wood pulp in our vaginal area, which that time of the month, our body already heats up.
Yeah.
We're already 96, 97.76 degrees, but we heat up in even more in our vaginal area. And to have chemicals in this area,
mm-hmm.
it can cause us to have bacterial growth, yeast infections, UTIs, urinary tract infection, all these issues, they can occur. So, but with Rain, I'm telling you, with Rain, our product is made of 8 layers of cotton. Hold on, I'll put my notes away for a second. 8 layers of cotton. They have the polymers inside, just like the baby diapers. But I contact the company, I say polymers. There's different type of polymers out there. Which one is in our product? Plus, I had a customer to ask. And so our polymers that are in Rain are the high food grade type polymers. So when we say our products are all natural, they're all natural. They have the graphene strip in there inside, and that's to help to cut the bacteria. It also helps reduce cramping and reduce the menstrual flow over time and cuts the bacteria. So our products, and you see how thin they are. I'm gonna do a side-by-side comparison test with. So do you have another question before I get into that?
No, you go ahead, because I'm interested in you comparing it to that stupid purple pad.
The regular go-to grab and go. Before I get there, I'm gonna tell you. Now this reminded me of my husband when I was learning how to work the computer years ago. I would say, honey, how do you do this? How do you do this? He would bring me a manual. I bring a manual and go, RTFM. And I look, I said, I don't see RTFM in the index. He said, read the freaking manual. And I said that to say this, ladies, stop grabbing and going. Read the packages.
Yeah.
See what they're putting on our most sensitive areas of our body. These dioxins that are in these pads, our body do absorb. It can be absorbed in our bloodstream. You know, that's why women have the toxic shock syndrome from using chemicals. Because you put it in the vagina, you're scratching the lining of the vagina. You're pulling it out of the vagina, you're scratching the lining of the vagina. Your body is absorbing these chemicals. But manufacturers will say, well, it's only a small amount. Small amount can injure a woman, okay? You can break out with my customers say they've broken out because of the different various pads that they from the skin, you know, down the legs, hair area, you know, vaginal area. So we have a better product on the market because I want to educate our girls, our teens, our tweens, our moms, our women, and our men too. Because our product can also be used for urinary incontinence. You have just regular bladder leaks, because I'm going to show you how much fluid this can hold. your regular bladder leaks from ladies from coughing, or men, they have prostate issues, they have bladder leaks. You can use these pads, okay? It's going to hold the fluid. Think about the babies. They walk around with a PP diaper all day, and they just as happy, right? They don't have no issues, right? Because they're dry. They don't feel the wetness. The diaper may be sagging. These won't be like that, but they, because they don't feel the wetness because of the polymers that's in the diaper. Okay, so, all right. So let me go ahead and do my demonstration here. So first of all, I'm comparing apples to apples.
Okay.
These are super heavy. I'm gonna go over here first. So, this is our super heavy pad. They're in black. This is our heavy pad, in purple. Moderate pad. We have panty liners without wings and panty liners with wings. And I have the menstrual starter kits. I'm not sure if that's going to be close enough so you can see it. But with our menstrual starter kits, I have informational pamphlets in there for the parent. Talk about the menstrual cycle, and it talks about the product. And then I have another one inside the kit that'll be just for the teen or the tween. It talks about the cycle, talks about hygiene, and it talks about how to apply the pad. Because my granddaughter say, no, I don't want to read all that stuff. Just give me what I need. And so that's what we did. We just told them about the cycle, hygiene, and how to apply the pad.
Nice.
I put that in there, applying the pad, because like I said, it's real talk, ladies, gentlemen, that when I was younger, I did not RTFM, read the box. And I was putting the Kotex, taking the little strip off and attaching it to my skin. Yeah, RTFM. So I was attaching it to my perineal area. So when it was time to take it off,
Lord.
I was giving myself a wax job. I think after this third day, I said, okay, let me find some scissors in here. I'm done with this. And I picked up the Kotex, the box was like this too big. Picked up the box and read it. That adhesive goes to your panties. So RTFM lady. That's my story with that. All right, so now let's go. Also, I want to show you here. We designed this box for the teens and tweens. And the boxes can be filled whichever type pad they need, whatever their flow is. Heavy, you want to use heavy pads on the heavy days. Moderate pads on your moderate days. And just in your cycle with panty liners. Because they all have the graphene strip inside. So it's going to help to heal, reduce the cramping and the heavy flow. But since the girls, teens or tweens, this is a transformation for them. So I have affirmations in here. I'm a special gem to the universe. In here, I am in the beginning of a transformation. And the blue butterfly represents love and transformation. So,
oh, that's so sweet. I really like that.
And more affirmations here. I am loved. I am royalty. So yeah, you can pack the box like I've done over here. Whatever type pads, whatever. But I always recommend that when you're super heavy, always get a panty liner, because you want to continue that healing process. These products are really designed to help heal our bodies instead of us going through all this chemical disaster that our bodies have been experiencing. And I'm going to talk about mine before I'm going to drink. All right, so let me do my demonstration here. You ready for that?
I'm ready for it. I want to see. Let's go. Show me what you got.
So you see, Rain Premium Sanitary Napkins. So a sanitary napkin, it should be just that sanitary, right? That's a key word in your product. So our product is sealed, And see how thin it is, but
It's thin.
It's 100% sealed, okay, sealed. I have to go in and listen. I have to pull it apart because it's sealed. It's
Okay.
sanitary napkin, okay. So here, I'm just gonna put this extra one there.
Oh, so it's sealed inside. So it's closed and sealed in the packaging.
Yes.
Oh, so it doesn't get no dust on it.
Keyword, dust, dirt, whatever's in your purse. Think about these. These are medical grade. They have to breathe. So they already open. The inks and the dyes, and the plastics has to breathe. So the products are not sanitary. Think about, you throw them in your bag and then, you pull them out, whatever, knock it out.
You gotta dust it off a little bit.
Dust it off and put it on, right? So, you get chemical dyes and inks and plastic, but you might be getting some food products in there. All right, so these products are sealed as well, but like I said, we're comparing apple to apple. Super heavy, and this is their super heavy, no names. They're about the same length, but you see they're much thinner. Ours is much thinner.
Wow.
So I'm going to take off our products, even this covering, if you want it, you need to keep it so you can dispose of your napkins. It's made of biodegradable material. Okay.
Ooh, save the earth.
Save the earth, biodegradable. That's right. I'm gonna put garbage over here. These products are nothing but plastic. Even said it on the packaging. Okay. Like I say, our products are made of 8 layers of cotton, and with the high grade polymers inside. And can you you can see it, right? So I need to pull this down a little bit. I'm gonna make sure.
That's a good view. I can see now. Perfect.
And with the graphene strips inside. So our competitor product, so I have some spillage here. Our competitor products, you can feel the plastic there. It's kind of rough. Ours is made of cotton. It's truly a difference in the way you feel with this product. You can tell they have the dyes in there, and I'm not sure what all is in their product. So what I'm going to do, I already measured out for time's sake. I measured out 50 milliliters of water, because research states that our bodies daily, when we on our cycles, have our menstrual cycles, that we're releasing about 50 milliliters of fluid a day. So I just measured it, 50 milliliters, where's it at? On this side, 50 milliliters, measured out for time's sake. And I'm just pouring it on, okay? In here. Hold it on hours. I'm not so good at it. Okay. This is even overflow there. I'm gonna pull it over. Make sure it's all good in there. So, with the pads, you want to just think about you wearing them all day. And so when you're wearing your pads all day, I want the time. You want to give yourself, you want to feel dry. You want to feel comfortable. You don't want to have your girlfriend. Do you see anything? You know how you see anything in the back? Are you making sure everything is pulled down? These big bulky pads, they do that. You can see them right through your clothing. But with our pads, they're so much thinner. You shouldn't be able to see it. And I'm just putting a timer on just to give it time to absorb. So with that in mind, I'm just going to talk about me just for a couple of minutes, just give the pad time to absorb. And then we're going to do a paper test. We'll lay the papers on top of them, okay? And see which one is dry. So me and my experiences with my menstrual cycle, as a young girl, it was kind of normal because I was active, because I would say I was heavier, but not like I am now, and I walked a lot or ran or played sports. So, and it's recommended that, we stay active so our bodies don't, don't have all this cramping problem, and heavy menstrual flows. But as I got older, I started having all kinds of issues with heavy bleeding, endometriosis, fibroids, and eventually I had to have surgery.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I had a hysterectomy. So from, like I said, real talk tonight. So from my research, from knowing that my go-to product that I always went to and just grab it off the shelf using it, you know, from the research from different universities tell me that these products could have caused my issues.
Yeah.
So, but you know, I go with what the research say, but I know that I suffered quite a bit during that time when I was having those issues. So, so after the hysterectomy, and now being an educator, I'm teaching, wanting to give, you know, girls and women the opportunity to know there's a better product here. There's an opportunity for us to not to suffer in silence anymore. Just like our campaign says, finally, her feminine flow has met its match, the rain. So from the words of our customers and women are saying that it has made a difference in their lives. They're not just hemorrhaging every month by using the product. Their cycles have went from 7 days down to like the normal should be 3 to 4 days. Not having all the cramping issues. Even, you know, with my granddaughter. She might get me after this, but she's doing, please don't. But she's doing a lot better, you know, not having these issues monthly. She just want to eat off her brother's head. So nobody understood what she's going through. So, but as a teenager, no one really does understand what individuals go through till you explain it or tell them, you know, this is a monthly experience. This is a transformation that you are going through in your life. And, but with Rain, moving forward, she don't have to worry about all the cramping and all the heavy bleeding anymore. So I'm just doing a countdown here, couple more seconds, and I'm gonna put these towels on. Okay, good. So I'm putting pressure here on this one. I'm also putting pressure here on the Rain. Same kind of pressure.
I see that magic.
I didn't even press all the way down here. You see this?
Wow.
And I put it on the other day, it was like really soaked. Here, I'm gonna press some more. I'm pressing, guys.
I see you put all your weight on that.
You see the
What do we got? Nothing? Wow.
Yes, this product really does absorb. So I'm gonna go even farther. There's another test we do. We'll put another 50 ml. I can't see it in that one. Put another 50 ml of water. Make sure my eyes are a mess. Okay.
You got it?
Yes. So another 50 ml. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull these pads apart.
Okay.
The absorbency that's in Rain versus the over-the-counter product. I'm not so perfect with this, but if you see our products, see how thin it is, or if you see the light, it's the lattice that's really thin. It's cotton. It's breathable. So our product versus this, we're going to pull that one apart in a minute. I'll put both of these in the cup and we can see the absorbency. I'm going to take out this strip. This is the graphene strip. I'm going to do a test with that in a minute. So I'm pulling out. Okay. I'm going to put it in this one because this one is smaller. Only because this pad is bigger. That's only this. We're going to see a difference in just a second. I'm not the best at this, so give it a minute. So I'm pulling the top layer off, just like I did with the Rain. And it feels plasticky.
Yeah.
On the top of it. And so, you know, that's like a recipe for disaster, right? having plastic, then you got whatever products that's in between, and then plastic on the bottom.
Yeah.
You know, our bodies are just sitting in a recipe for disaster. It feels plasticky. So just pulling it apart. So now I'm gonna put the inside in this one, only because it's just a thicker product. I'm gonna roll it. Make sure you just roll it like I did rain. I'm gonna put it. So this is
even the thickness is different.
Yeah, it is. So this is the absorbency test. So with rain, even this part is not plastic. It's biodegradable.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah, biodegradable. And in here, plastic.
You can tell the difference. Look at that.
Yeah, you can see the shininess. Even the an adhesive that's on our pad. It's agricultural grade adhesive. So it's all natural versus that we have on these pads. Okay, so now we've got the absorbency here. So I'm gonna pull out range because I put it in there first. And look, I'm squeezing it. There's no water, right?
Whoa.
That's just the polymers that's falling over.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm squeezing. All right. That's just the polymers. So here with theirs, you get every bit of that back that you've been sitting in.
So every time you sit down, that's that whooshy feeling.
That's that whooshy feeling that you feel. You see all that water, all of it is just sitting there. It's not absorbed at all. So that's why using these over-the-counter products is just a recipe for a disaster for our reproductive system. But you're just in that blood all day. And plus, I hate to say it, so some of the newer technology, women using the menstrual cups, the ladies, do what you want to do. I'm not a medical doctor, but I am a professional. I've been in this field a long time. If you think about the cup, you're putting it over your cervix, sticking it in the vagina. So the blood is coming. So think about it. Your uterus is squeezing out monthly to prepare your uterus for implantation for pregnancy. So it's cleaning out the lining of the uterus. This muscle is just squeezing. That's why so many women have light menstrual cycles. They, some have hard menstrual cycles or moderate. But it's that muscle is squeezing that blood to clean out the lining of the uterus. And if you got this cup sitting in the vagina and this blood is sitting in there and you're moving around and you're sitting, think about it. You pushing that blood, holding that blood in your cervix, pushing it back through your uterus, through your fallopian tubes. That can cause endometriosis. And it's just a combination of a lot of issues. So do what you want to do. I'm just educating what I've seen, what I've experienced, and I know how the reproductive system works. It's designed to push the blood out. We shouldn't have a product sitting in there holding the blood. We need something that's going to draw the blood away from your body. Okay? Like I say, real talk tonight here. One more thing I'm going to do. Well, that's what I'm here. The graphene strip technology. I'm going to use iodine. So just to replicate of blood. So I'm going to do like 4 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4. So just to color the water. And so with the graphene strip technology, it's designed to cut bacteria. It's designed to cut the odor. And also graphene, if you look it up, it's on Google it. It's also used to have clean water in poor countries. So watch. Just something that's wet, but it cleaned up the water a bit.
No, I see the difference.
Yeah. Yeah, if I put a brand new one in there, because that one was used or wet, they'll say, well, use a new one on. Like, I'm not trying to fool nobody. I'm just trying to be honest and show that this product does work. The graphene.
Oh, look at the difference. What that brand new one he's put in there.
Yeah, it really cleaned it up.
5 seconds later.
Yeah, it cleaned it up. Automatic. So graphene has also been used to clean water in third world countries. So the product, it was made, the graphene itself is graphite. It was developed by 2 Nobel Peace Prize winning scientists. It was developed in 2004 and they was awarded, for this technology in 2010. Jewel is the parent company doing business under the name of Rain. They started their business 2019. It's a Black-owned company. Excellent owner, CEO. I have nothing but great things to say about him. You can look up his story under, they did a Essence magazine, did an article on him and his family last month. So you look on the Essence under, if you put his name under Essence, Demond, D-E-M-O-N-D, Crump, C-R-U-M-P, you can read about him and his story and his family. He did it for his wife and his girls. So that was going through these menstrual issues monthly. So I love this product because I hear the stories, I hear the testimonies of how so many women have been helped, reducing the cramps, reducing the the menstrual flow, reducing the odor. I love it. So I don't know of anything else to say about Rain, but give it a try. Give it a try. Contact me. We're going to put out my information out there after this segment is over. So
no, thank you so much for all your demonstrations. So now here goes my really intelligent questions. I'm a published author and my book was Memoirs of Infertility, right? Hero. And it spoke so much about the experience of Black women with endometriosis, PCOS, and fibroids, and all this other stuff. So it's real interesting because for you to go back and say that a lot of these things can be avoided by changing our products. We're hearing it. We're constantly hearing how we're using so many things that are just not good for our bodies. And to find a product like this that just seems like, first of all, it's presenting like magic as far as I'm concerned. Some of the things I'm seeing that it does. I'm like so amazed. I love science. And I'm like, ooh, this is so cool. Yeah. But for people who are following my book, especially for a lot of people, for Black women, when you have 48.9% of Black women actually struggle with infertility, realizing that you can make the simple switch like this. Simple switch. It can assist with your reproductive system. It's amazing. It is amazing.
It truly is. It truly is. And our girls should not have to experience what we experience. I experience. I mean, this is a new day, new technology out there, new opportunities to have a better product. You have a healthier system. That's what's so key. So.
Yeah, no, I'm like thoroughly excited about that because I know I'm in so many groups still because we went through IVF and I see so many women, especially women of color who are constantly still struggling through IVF and things of that nature. And only Lord knows what they're using when they go on their monthly cycle. So I'm just really excited to share this information and share this product and overshare this video because people really need to understand and know that there are things that can be more beneficial to you because we get caught in the science of what drugs can I use and how am I going to improve my egg quality and all that other stuff. But if you are eating healthy, and then a second hand putting crap on you, what does it matter?
Exercising, using products that are not toxic to our body.
Yeah. So this is so interesting.
I know. That's why
makes me want to go downstairs and throw my whole drawer away.
That's why when I saw the demonstration back in April, I said, okay, this speaks to me. This is truly, I like to say, almost a miracle was sitting here in front of us. Cotton, 8 layers of cotton, no chemicals, no dyes, even the wrapper is biodegradable. We shouldn't have to go through cramping, having problems and irritation and skin issues. And I'm telling Dr. Glow, I have seen it all.
Mm-hmm.
Was a female reproductive system working in surgery. I've seen it
Yeah.
all. I really have. That's a segment, another day, but the opportunity to present this information and to share it. And it's very cost effective, ladies. That's the thing about it. Very cost effective. So we're going to put our information out there on the website. You go to the website and order. I'm trying to get people to go to the website because I can't get to everybody. I have the products, but I can't. I want you to order on the website. And if you go to, we'll type it out. So we don't have
yeah, it's on your flyer that's going to be attached to this video. So the flyer is actually on now on my Instagram and the Facebook page, which has all the information in regards to your website and your social media and how people can get in contact with you. And then people honestly can just check you out when I meet you next week in Detroit.
How about that?
Yes, because you're going to be with us at Shops on Top at our pop-up fashion show extravaganza. While I'm there in Detroit next week. So I'm very excited to have you there and your products so I can like throw my drawer away and buy everything that you have on you.
I love you. Thank you for that. And this is my new logo. I put on the shirt. MK. M is for Marilyn. I got all this fibers on it. K is for Kevin. And then this love and transformation butterfly. And on the back, MK pads.
Ooh, you is fancy schmancy.
Do it. Okay. But yes, but thank you.
This is definitely dope. So where do you see yourself going with this? Because I know you got your little gold star distributor, like you're a winner for the company. So what are some of your plans? What are you going to do?
Well, it's a winner for me.
Yeah.
I still haven't had the opportunity to touch the girls.
Got it.
Girls in the community. I keep knocking, beating on the door. It's just a taboo subject. It's just like, we can't be a taboo subject nowadays. Talking about our menstrual flow, our cramping, we can't be suffering in silence anymore. This is something that has to be talked about and provide education for. No one should be looking at themselves. God made these beautiful bodies, okay? He prepared this body so we can reproduce. Yeah. So, but we have a safer product that can help us do that, whether it's immediately or long term, when we want to reproduce. So I just want to educate the girls. Like I said, I'm an educator, and this product has allowed me to get out of the classroom.
Got it.
To get into, I've always had this dream, this idea to get out into the community. So I just keep talking, keep beating the pavements, keep going to events. I even go out to the farmers market and present. So
yeah,
wherever I can get the information out, that's what I'm going to do. So,
I'm thoroughly excited about that. I'm thoroughly excited about you. I'm thoroughly excited about trying the products and, also reaching out to see where we can get some of these products on some shelves to get access, even to the information, because I work with a lot of girls groups and I'm familiar with a lot of organizations, especially right here in Mount Vernon, where I'm from. So having this access, like, go check out this video. This is something that we want to expose your girls to. Check out this video. And I'm happy that you did this whole demonstration because like the coolest video ever. Yeah. All right. Because you showed the truth about what this product is. You can't make that up. You can't make that absorption up.
No, I cannot.
How all that water just flew out of that stupid plastic purple pad. How many of my friends wear those things? And I'm like, that thing is so big. How do you do it?
Yeah, look.
And it's still running. That's crazy.
I'm sorry, the polymers, because I pull it apart.
Yeah.
Nothing is coming out. It's holding the fluid.
My thing is, even if a drop came out, I'll still be impressed.
No.
I was still be impressed because it's amazing.
It absorbs everything. So yeah. So
this is so dope. So Marilyn, I want to thank you so much for your time today and your presentation and your whole science experiments that you did to really show us the worth of this product. I look forward to meeting you next week and seeing how we can continue to work together. Everybody follow Black Girl Everything. Please follow Marilyn. I've heard be sharing this video over and over again. It's probably going to be my most shared item this week because I'm going to overshare it because it's so important about our health, as I talk so much about our reproductive systems and infertility and everything else in my own book. So I'm just so excited to have met you. Like, you're so dope. Thank you.
Yes, and I want to do Zoom calls, with mothers and girls sitting beside each other. The one last little story was one of the events that I went to in downtown Detroit. The mother stopped because she was like, share with me, talk to me about your product. And then one question I asked, I said, well, what is your daughter's flow? What is her? Is she heavy? Is she medium? She's light? Mm-hmm. She didn't know.
Wow.
She was sure about it. And today, now I could see if that's happening when I was growing up, which that talk was not in the household because it was taboo. But today, it can't be taboo. And then when the daughter did come up, but she was doing something, she did come back around, and I was asking her questions, and she was like, she didn't want to talk. She kind of turned her back to her mother. I was like, Mom, you need to talk to your daughter. Your daughter, you need to talk to your mother.
Yeah.
So we need to connect them, let them know that it's okay. We have to learn from home first, not the streets.
Yeah.
Learn from home first. Learn it the right way. So, yeah.
Exactly. So you're not waxing yourself with Kotex. Not gonna forget that. I can't wait to tell people that story. I'm like, so I was doing this interview and she was talking about how she was waxing herself with a Kotex.
Ripped it right off. I mean, honey. So
I love it. I love it. Because you're probably not the only one out there. So
you're right. There's no way I could be the only one who was putting the pad on with these adhesive to my perineal area. Realizing after a day of wearing it.
Oh, that's so great.
I got
Miss Marilyn.
Off me.
Again, thank you so much.
Okay, go ahead.
What you got?
No, nothing. Just being silly.
No, you got something to say.
I'm just saying the crazy part. I did the same thing the second day. It took 3 days in a row before I decided.
But that's true though. 3 days is a long time to keep waxing yourself.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much.
But it also talks about you also wasn't in a space where you could communicate and ask for help. Yeah. Right? There was nobody to talk to. It's kind of like, oh, you got your period here. Take this, go to the bathroom and put it on.
Right.
What do we really know? Because people don't talk. Our community doesn't speak about much of anything else. Like our health, our bodies, our education, the state of our community for real. We really just don't necessarily talk the way we need to. So I'm very happy to have had such a candid conversation with you today. And that, there's hope.
Yeah.
There's hope. And this actually provides hope for people and very close people that I know.
Yeah.
Who really can use these products, because I hear about the cramping and the heavy flow and the lack of absorbency when you're out with your friend and like, yo, can you check the back of my pants for me? That type of conversation, the conversation is real.
And the yeast infections we don't talk about.
Yeah. Infections is crazy.
Yes, the yeast infections, the UTI. Yes, I experienced all that crazy stuff. Like I said, that's a conversation.
Yeah, it's all about vagina health. I was really excited because I got a 3-year-old, right? Yeah. And she calls her body parts, it's her vagina. That's what she goes with it. And I'm just excited now that there's other things that she can actually use. So she won't have to have these same experiences.
Right. That's right. She have these experiences. They should not know what a cramp is.
Not at all. Not at all. Yeah. And that makes me just think even more and more about our children or our families who can't afford such products. And
our products are very affordable. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
They are. So they are.
Yeah, we gotta definitely look into that because you have our kids who grew up who were using paper towels because their mama couldn't afford to buy none.
Yeah. Or just rags. I'm from Mississippi.
Just rags was there. Yeah, you from Mississippi. That's very interesting.
Jackson, Mississippi. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot. There's a lot of work to be done in this area because a lot of people are really under the think that these type of products should be funded within your health insurance and stuff like that. Everything else is, but women, we don't get what we need ever. We're always last on the totem pole. So we have to figure out other ways to create space. Right. And I'm really happy for this organization to come up with this plan using this amazing technology to support, all the giants out there.
That's right. I like it.
Listen, I'm tagging the word vagina. Listen, my 3-year-old made it up. It's her word, and I just go with it. I like it.
That's good. I love it. I love it.
All right, man. So I'm gonna run. I'm gonna go. This has been a great conversation. Thank you so much. I'm going to share my life away with you, and I look so forward to meeting you next week.
All right. I'm gonna have to come around to turn this off.
All right. Bye-bye now.